kita tidak bisa memilih, kita bernafas non-stop ya.
Terjadinya penyakit paru kronik ya, seperti asma.
2021 diperbaiki juga nih, ikut perbaiki juga di dalam Undang-Undang Omnibus Law yang baru.
A very good day to Dr Sabarina. I'm Sakinah from S292A, and for my oral presentation, I chose photochemical smog in Jakarta. I'm going to start my presentation with introduction. Do you know what is photochemical smog? Photochemical smog, often known as summer smog, is a form of smog caused by sunlight reacting with nitrogen oxides in the atmosphere. This kind of smog often appears as a brown haze and is most frequent in heavily populated areas located in very warm climates. Furthermore, photochemical smog is visible especially in the mornings and afternoons. The question is, how photochemical smog happen? Here is a cute diagram showing how the photochemical smog formation. It happened from a chemical reaction between mixture of primary and secondary pollutants with presence of sunlight. The primary pollutants such as nitrogen dioxide, nitrogen oxide, and volatile organic compounds that are coming from volcanoes, industries, motor vehicles. These primary pollutants destroyed by sunlight through series of chemical reactions leading to secondary pollutants, which is ozone, peroxyacetal nitrates, which is PANs, and aldehydes. Here is summary of chemical reaction of photochemical smog. You can see here, nitrous oxide reacts with volatile organic compounds will produce ozone, PANs, and aldehyde with the presence of sunlight. Jakarta is the capital city of Indonesia, located in the northern part of Java Island. In 2005, total commuters from Bodetabek to Jakarta can exceed 3 million every day. The vehicular emissions in Jakarta contributed 69% of total nitrous oxide emissions, whereas carbon monoxide and hydrocarbon emissions from vehicular sources amount to 564,000 tons and 98,000 tons per year, respectively.
Kemacetan di Jakarta sudah menjadi hal yang biasa.
Before I'm going to further my explanation regarding photochemical smog, here is the objectives of this video. The objective of this video is first to study the photochemical smog in Jakarta, Indonesia, and lastly to help people understand the formation of photochemical smog and the effects. Let's move to findings. So, the World Health Organization, WHO, establishes the acceptable ambient air quality level for PM2.5 at 10 micrograms per cubic meter. In Indonesia, the government has set a nationwide self-standard of 15 micrograms per cubic meter. However, measurement in Jakarta often exceeds both criteria with an annual PM2.5 concentration of 39.6 microgram per cubic meter.
Standarkan untuk PM2,5 24 jam adalah 25 mikrogram per meter kubik. Di 2021 diperketat menjadi 15 mikrogram per meter kubik. Jadi jauh sekali diperketatnya. Nah, kita bandingkan dengan standar nasional di Indonesia, tahun 99 itu untuk PM2,5 standar baku mutunya adalah hariannya 65 mikrogram per meter kubik. Jadi di tahun 99 aja kita udah jauh dari standar WHO gitu ya.
According to IQ Air, Indonesia has the average of AQI 97 in 2021, which make it rank 17 amongst 118 countries, where for city like Jakarta, the AQI is 154, which is very unhealthy. Rapid urbanization and high levels of traffic congestion are the main contributors to Jakarta's poor air quality. To understand more about AQI, here is summary on Air Quality Index. As you can see, this colorful table is a guide for Air Quality Index. From this AQI table, we can interpret that the higher the AQI, the unhealthy it will get. Several meteorological factors that can influence the formation of photochemical smogs are precipitation, winds, and topography. Precipitation can reduce smog as pollutants are washed out of the atmosphere with rainfall. Next is wind, can blow photochemical smog away, replacing it with fresh air. And lastly is topography. The example I got here is valley. Valleys are vulnerable to photochemical smog due to very strong temperature inversions. Hills and mountains in their area can reduce air movement, causing pollutant concentration to rise, which also supported by Suhadi in the study. It stated that formation of photochemical smog includes solar radiation, cloud cover, temperature, and precipitations. Question is, why this smog affects some cities, like in this case is Jakarta? From studies, it's strongest in urban areas like Jakarta with calm winds, dry, warm, and sunny weather. This causes the UV radiation from sunlight to break down molecules that contribute to smog formation. Also, because Jakarta is so close to the equator, solar heating during the day and earth cooling at night may result in a local land sea breeze. This can be seen that Jakarta has all the factors that can make Jakarta has the photochemical smog. These are the effects from photochemical smog. Nitrogen dioxide can cause irritation due to limited ventilation, and it also causes damage to your lung tissue. This supported by Raida, a Jakarta resident. He said, after about 30 minutes, my eyes were burning, my throat hurt, and I began to cough. Next is peroxyacetyl nitrates, which is PANS, can cause reduction of photosynthesis. How these PANS can affect plants is this compound will stop the growth of the plants by reducing the process of photosynthesis. The effect can be seen on leaf injury and leaf drop and bronzing of the lower leaf. Furthermore, volatile organic compound can cause global warming. And lastly, ozone can irritate nose and trigger more serious health problems. Here are some ways to reduce photochemical smog. Walk or bike for a short distance instead of driving. Next is using carpool or public transport, as higher occupancy rates can also reduce oil use, lowering greenhouse gas emission and also general pollution. And lastly, the best method to reduce nitrogen oxide is by catalytic reduction. The mechanism of catalytic reduction is to convert nitrogen oxides into nitrogen and oxygen. This can significantly help in the reduction of smog. In my opinion, Jakarta should implement the Chinese government's law and follow their steps on how to tackle photochemical smog in their country. First is by using website, where China using official website to address the air pollution problem. The main goal of the plan is to close polluting mills, factories, smelter, and switching to other eco-friendly energy sources. Next is promoting the Jakarta residents to install air purifier and home pollution detectors, which it can monitor the air quality in the room and acts as a carbon monoxide detector as well. Here comes the conclusion. Let's recap. The objective of this study is to study the photochemical smog in Jakarta Metropolitan, Indonesia, and lastly, to help people understand the formation of photochemical smog and the effects. To sum up, photochemical smog pollution potential in Jakarta metropolitan area is high due to the high traffic emissions of ozone precursors and the favorable surface meteorological conditions such as warm temperature, dry, warm, and sunny weather, and also calm wind. That's all from me. Thank you and have a nice day.